second I wanted to hear, she really knew her stuff. She really was a people expert. And she had the know-how, she was up to date, she was knowing who I am, I build my proposition. And I keep building on these 3 words in everything I do. And this leads us to the 3rd P. So perception, proposition, and now when you know what you have to offer and how you want to be known, you have to package these 3 words in everything that you do. Packaging. Now when we say your brand should become something that no one else can duplicate. That's you. दूर दूर से लोग आपको आपके brand की वजह से पहचानते हैं. Your brand, each time people loud and clear. And is your brand in everything that you do and say? Think about it. How you dress, how you talk, how you write, how you treat people, your behavior, the way you work, the out is what? Your resume. Your resume should speak loud and clear what your proposition is. It is the first. Your resume should be so crisp and clear, it must pass what we call the 10-second test. Believe me, employers, recruiters, people who are looking at resumes, screening resumes, on average, they do not spend more than 10 seconds glancing over a resume. If something clicks, they will stop and they will give it more time. But if it doesn't click or something distracts them, it immediately goes in the, right? The material seems, the box seems very cheap. Versus, barabar mein jo shampoo, high quality box, neat, clean printing, right? Right. This is your resume. So you have to make it your calling card. And this is a document, the communication that will get you and crowded, very confused, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है कि आपका focus क्या है, आपके key strengths क्या है, key achievements क्या है, ढूंढना पड़ रहा है, फिर भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है, to get the job, right? So the first impression is your resume. It has to make a fantastic first impression. Some resume principles for you to know: structured, easy to understand, easy to find the relevant section, right? So eye candy, it should be pleasing and professional layout. Straight, to the point, bullet, boom, 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 boom. No one is going to spend the time, 10 seconds, remember that. Make sure it's very clear on your resume that you have that particular experience. If they say certain industry exposure chahiye, that's industry experience. Right? So you want to make it focused on your strengths and accomplishments in line with the requirements of that particular employer. How many of you have just one resume or CV? Every job that you apply to, highlighting where your background matches their requirements. So your experience and qualification is meeting the requirements of this employer. No fancy fonts, do a spell check. Aajkal there is no excuse to have any spelling mistake on your resume. Again, if I have spelling mistakes, what does that communicate to the person reading my resume? What's the brand message? Stupid. Okay? Is that your brand? You have to, the person screening, if the photograph does not match the image in their mind of what the person for the job should look like, उसी वक्त आपको next step bomb here. Okay. So I out. But because I was there to push it, तो उन्होंने start किया. मगर अपने मोबाइल निकाल के ऐसे खींच के नहीं भेजे. Okay, you don't do that. So many resumes we see him करके जाके अच्छी स्टूडियो में जाके tie, white tie, white shirt, red tie, black coat. If it means spending a few hundred, नहीं आने वाला है. We have to get to the interview call. आजकल अभी भी लोग references provided upon request या references लगा के भी दे to them. But you don't have to waste your space listing this down. Even personal, family, or health information. Oh, I'm 6'1". I'm in good health. You don't have to put these things down. It's very outdated. It shows कि आप किस ज़माने में रहते Now factory starts with how you are going to look in the interview. Now, if someone were to see you, how would they interpret your brand? They perceive us as the person they want to hire. Our resume, the way we package our information has been installed. Now we go to the interview. Now I want to instruct someone like this with my money. अपने आप को नहीं संभाल सकते, right? So no matter how good you are qualified, कितना competency है, कितना professional बंदा है, कितने I am not perceiving him to be this way. So the second part of communicating the brand is to look at your physical packaging. What is his brand? क्या कहेंगे आप? Cool. Tired, thaka, careless, unorganized, confused, and deal with money? No way. Right? The person for the job. Competent, confident, qualified. Right? The perception matters a lot.